The 2026 Chevrolet Nova 454 Big Block is the kind of car that pulls you in before you even know why. And in today's video on Car Vibes, we're diving deep into everything that makes this machine one of the boldest throwbacks to American muscle in years. From its aggressive design to its monstrous engine setup, the new Nova blends modern engineering with old-school attitude in a way that feels both nostalgic and completely fresh. If you've ever wanted to experience the spirit of the classic street-dominating Nova, but with the performance, safety, and technology of a modern performance car, this is the one to pay attention to, right away. The first thing you notice is that Chevrolet didn't play it subtle when reviving the Nova name. The front end is sharp and wide, with a stance that sits low enough to tell you this car means business. The grille is bordered by sleek LED strips that almost resemble the stare of a predator, and the hood bulges upward to make room for something special underneath. You get functional hood vents, metal accents, and classic cues inspired by the 1970s Nova SS. It's clearly designed to look like a muscle car, not another rounded, soft-edged modern coupe. Even the silhouette carries that classic straight-line aggression, long hood, short deck, and sculpted fenders that make the car look ready to pounce even at a standstill, But what really makes the 2026 Nova stand out is what Chevrolet decided to do under the hood. Instead of settling for a turbo V6 or a hybrid assist, they built this car around a reimagined 454 Big Block, yes, an actual Big Block engine in 2026. This isn't just a nostalgia tactic. It's a modernized, fuel-injected, performance-tuned version of one of the most iconic engines ever made. Chevrolet equipped it with advanced cooling systems, new aluminum internals, and performance mapping that keeps the monstrous displacement alive while meeting modern emission standards. The result is an engine that roars like an old mechanical beast but delivers power with the smoothness and response of modern tech, the numbers speak for themselves. Over 600 horsepower and torque figures that easily break into the high 500s. This kind of output pushes the Nova into modern supercar territory, yet it keeps the raw muscle car feel intact. The throttle response is immediate. The exhaust note is deep and thunderous, and when this car launches, you feel every ounce of its power pushing you back in the seat. Chevy also offers a rear-wheel drive setup as standard, keeping the driving dynamics authentic and challenging, and for the purist, there's an optional manual transmission. Yes, a manual, in an era where most performance cars have gone fully automatic. For those who want more convenience and quicker shifts, a performance-tuned 10-speed automatic is also available. Of course, power means nothing without control. And the 2026 Nova steps up with a suspension system that blends muscle car personality with modern handling. You get adaptive dampers, reinforced control arms, and a chassis that's surprisingly rigid for a car built around old-school power. Chevrolet also equipped the Nova with oversized performance brakes, giving drivers confidence even when pushing the car on corners or straightaways. Despite its huge engine and wide-body stance, the Nova doesn't feel heavy or sluggish. It reacts quickly, grips hard, and gives you the unmistakable feeling that you're controlling something. Powerful but well-engineered inside the cabin. The 2026 Nova offers a mix of retro and modern styling. Chevrolet included digital displays and updated tech because that's expected in a modern performance car, but the overall style still feels intentionally classic. You get round air vents, metallic knobs, and stitching patterns inspired by vintage muscle interiors. The steering wheel carries subtle retro design cues but includes all the tech controls you need. The seating is comfortable, supportive, and angled to make you feel like the car is wrapped around you. Chevrolet even offers a performance package that includes lightweight bucket seats, Alcantara accents, and carbon trim. Technology-wise, the Nova gets a touchscreen infotainment unit with wireless phone connectivity, performance telemetry, launch control settings, and customizable drive modes. But unlike many modern cars, all this tech is presented in a clean, driver-focused way. The Nova isn't about covering the interior with screens and futuristic features. It's about giving you the essentials without taking away from the driving feel. Even the digital cluster can switch to a retro-themed layout that mimics analog gauges similar to the classic Nova, which is a clever touch that many fans will appreciate. Another standout feature is the exhaust system. Chevrolet went all in with a customizable exhaust setup that allows drivers to choose between levels of loudness and tone. Whether you want that deep idle rumble from the classic big block days or a sharper, more modern performance note, the exhaust system adapts to your style. And when the engine revs, the sound is powerful enough to turn heads even from a distance. On the outside. Chevrolet offers several visually striking color options, including bold solids and metallic finishes inspired by vintage paint schemes. The blacked-out trim, optional racing stripes, and modern retro wheel designs all come together to give the 2026 Nova a personality that stands out in today's market. Unlike many cars that tend to blend into each other, the Nova demands attention in the best way possible. It's a car designed to look like a real muscle car, not just another sporty coupe. What's interesting about the 2026 Nova 454 big block is how it fills a gap left by many modern car manufacturers. With electric vehicles taking over and smaller engines becoming the norm, this Nova reminds everyone what raw American muscle feels like. It's not trying to be efficient or quiet or subtle. It's meant to be loud, powerful, and exciting. It's built for enthusiasts who want the feeling of controlling a machine that's full of character, full of sound, and full of presence on the road. At the same time, it's not outdated. Chevrolet made sure this muscle car fits into the modern world with improved safety features, stability systems, upgraded materials, and a balance of old and new tech. It's a proper revival, not just a nameplate slapped onto a random platform. This is a car that respects its roots while proving that true muscle can still exist in the future. In the end, the 2026 Chevrolet Nova 454 big block is more than just a performance car. It's a symbol. It's a message from Chevrolet that the spirit of American muscle isn't going anywhere. For fans of classic cars, for anyone who loves pure power, and for those who want a driving experience that feels alive, the new Nova is something worth paying attention to. If you're into cars that make your heart race every time you press the start button, then this is a car you'll definitely want to see more of. Thank you for watching Car Vibes, and stick around for more deep dives into the machines that keep automotive passion alive.